Okay, so let's continue. That's Soma.
Yes.
And it's getting hot.
It's getting hot. I had to strip down a bit.
So, okay. Let's then talk about this second album, because it elevates you again. First and foremost, you're talking about, even from the production, you can even hear how the production sounds a bit different.
The growth.
The growth of you guys as artists.
Yeah.
The growth of money.
Well, they're minimal, but...
Okay, so what happens now with this next album?
So, yeah, the next album is also very successful. We do our launch at Alliance Francaise. Now we are like full band-ish. Then Aizo now joins. Now after he played a few of the songs on the album, with the overdubs, I have him in the band. So it's like a full-on, we still no keyboards. So it's just 2 guitars, drum, bass. And it complements really well. So at this point, we're doing so many corporate gigs now. So many.
Have you finished school?
Have I? I think so, yeah. I think by the second...
Because yours was 2.5 years.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So by the year now after the second tour, I'm done.
And you're like, I'm done and I'm not going to work.
I'm done. So my course required me to do internship for me to get a certificate. Degree, yeah, exactly. But, my internship was at a place called Sterling Investment Bank for 3 months. So I did my internship there, and the boss was a Kenyan guy who also really liked me. Not a Sauti, just people knew. Yeah, so there was like word, like all the guys were like, yeah, this guy's in that band, yeah, blah blah blah. But him was like a young guy also that was very forward thinking, and he just loved my work ethic there. And I remember now, when we were going now for a third tour, that summer, so that's the 3rd year now. So I'm done with school. And I remember telling him, I need to go on tour, because it was kind of an impromptu tour. I think I finished my internship 2 weeks before, but he was okay with it. Like, it's fine. I'll write like you've done 3 months. But I told him I may not come back, because he wanted to hire me permanently. But like, I may not come back because this is what I want to do. This is my career. So let me finish there first, and then we'll see how it goes. And then, funny enough now, because actual science is a hot cake. So as I'm on tour, and the results out. Yeah, so graduation happened while I was on tour, mine and Chimano's. So I was not there for my graduation. And I got below first class honors, right below.
Yeah.
That one. And not many people actually even get first class honors for actual science. So I was a hotcake in a way. Many of us rather who were got that.
Of course.
In that class.
Yeah.
And I got a letter twice from Deloitte, and I turned it down.
What?
Imagine. But I was on tour. I was loving it. I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, it's fine. Deloitte can pay me whatever, 50K a month, 150K a month or something like that. But this is what I want to do. So I was called and I turned it down twice. I don't even think my dad knows.
He does now.
Yeah, it just felt right. To just continue this way.
So you were not scared about this decision?
No, not at all.
You were like, okay, fine.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay.
And now, even so, during this tour as well, what happens now is, as Philosophia is big, we're getting gigs. Now we're touring with this new drama, this new setup. We get an email. It was actually email and Facebook from Mike Strano for Safaricom Live.
Ooh.
And before this, we had paid a visit to rest his soul in peace, Bob. Went to his house, because at that point we were doing so many Safaricom gigs, corporate gigs.
Yeah.
And they had just done the first Safaricom Live.
Yep.
So we go to him and we tell him, hey bro, it was a strategic, now this was us being grown-ups and pushing,
for your career, yeah.
For our careers, and just trying to get into spaces where we can talk to the boss. And we had to find a way. So we were invited for a party in his house, and we were there, and we made sure we were the last ones to leave. when everything has cooled down, and we told him we'd really love to be part of this tour. And he's like, don't worry, we'll make it happen. So like a few months later, we get the message that you guys have been chosen to be part of the tour. We're like, amazing. But then now this is when you learn that you only big in Nairobi.
You ain't
Yo. My friend.
First of all, dude, hold on. There's something I don't even want you to skip over. Your gift opened for you doors, but you took then advantage of that opportunity.
Yes.
So for example, you got called because of your work and your sound to a party or whatever it is at Bob's house.
Yeah.
But then you guys saw this as an opportunity for you to have a convert to further your career.
Yeah. Because most deals are not done in an office like this. Yeah, most deals are done, in a chill environment, easy environment, and that's when you actually engage.
And also, you didn't leave your managers to do it.
No. We did it ourselves. There's a touch that is there when you do it. Even now, we still have a management to go around and everything, but once we step into the door, as just the four of us, or even one of us, everything changes.
I get it.
Yeah, so you have to use that power also.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get this phone call.
So we get on the tour now, and that was also very life-changing for us.
Just let people know who was on that tour, for example.
So we were with Camp Muller, who are huge at that point, bigger than us at this point. We were with Size 8. Size 8 was big.
Yeah, not Size 8, and she was not gospel.
Not gospel, yes. So even when Size 8 actually was my neighbor again. You see this area, this flat area. Size 8 opposite. Below, the house was below that keyboardist that I got my 2-string guitar from.
What?
My Kariobangi South Flats.
And Size 8's brother is one of a very good keyboardist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Size 8, Jimmy Gates, and Jaguar.
Yeah.
So all these people are mainstream, like proper mainstream. We only have Soul Philosophia and Mwanzo. Only. That's it. Nairobi massive, tuko ndani. Lakini tupeleke, and even Nakuru, all these other artists trump us completely. Because our music is, they know of it, but it sounds like sophisticated music, or they just don't. They love it, but it's not mashinani, like the other artists.
But so okay. In fact, I want to understand this.
Yeah.
I would understand why they would have not gotten my music when I would do groove tours, because a lot of my songs were English, hip hop.
Yeah.
At that time, you don't
understand how they didn't get us.
Yeah, because why I'm not getting, because I
don't know. Maybe it's not that they didn't get.
It's got that Afro sound. You guys had a lot of Swahili in your songs.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. The writing was different. The arrangements and compositions were different. It was different from everything else.
Okay.
And also when you're just by yourself in that genre or market, it's not the same as the other people who there's many of them, and that's what the sound that's spread out all over.
I get it. And let's also say there's no just constant kick in the music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there you go.
The RK sound.
There you go. And now that even takes me to RK. Hata umesema wewe mwenyewe sasa. So as we are touring like this, we're like, we need a sound. We need to curate something for the machinery.
So you're on stage and you're realizing
people love, like we're performers, people love to see us perform, and they're
staring.
Nobody's booing or anything. They're like, maybe a third of them are fanatics, but the 2/3 are watching in amazement sometimes. Like, hey, who are these guys? Hey, they're so dope. They're coordinating, they're dancing, they're jamming on stage, they're just enjoying themselves. But we wanted to now convert all those people to be fanatics. All of them.
They were staring in awe, but they were not really singing the songs along.
No.
They weren't.
Not at all.
They were just amazed by you guys, but not by the music.
Not by the music.
Okay.
So we it's a challenge now for us. So of course we always want, and that's the one thing that we've always consistently done, is to want to grow and evolve. You have to evolve. You can't be in the same place forever. You have to evolve, but still, again, stay true to yourself. Always. It's a delicate balance, because the world has so many things that come at you that sometimes you may feel you want to compromise on something, and it's not who you really are. So now, in comes RK.
So you decide we are going to RK.
We
Oh,
decided
P-Unit
we
was
went
also
to
on that tour.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, they're not.
Oh, they're not.
They're not on the tour.
Oh, they're on the
They
one
came
next
the
year.
next
Okay.
year. So we decided, like, guys, let's find a way to convert all these people, but still maintain us.